Hey, folks, welcome. Let's talk the Delphi case. In the world's least surprising ruling, Judge Gull decides that Mr. Allen's confessions were not coerced. The court finds the statements given by defendant to Dr. Vada, the warden, inmates, guards, medical personnel, mental health professionals, and law enforcement personnel were not coerced, were voluntary, were not the result of interrogation by the state or its actors, nor the product of his confinement, and therefore denies the defendant motions to suppress statements filed April 11th, 2024. Yes, folks. Judge Gull says that Mr. Allen put in prison in solitary with Odinist guards, force-fed medications he may or may not have needed, to the point where he lost 60 to 90 pounds in weight in a few months, denied access to counsel, denied access to family, to the point where he was eating his own feces. According to Judge Gull, absolutely nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong. So here's my suggestion. Judge Gull, I will present you with a statement I want you to say. For instance, the statement I want you to tell me is that this pen is blue. This one. Now, at the direct question, what you will say, no, it's red. No, I will say it's blue. And you will say this pen is blue. And we will start with putting you in solitary confinement. Pure speculation, hypothetical, of course. But Judge Gull says this is not coercion in any way, shape, or form. Remember that. So, and I don't even think I will need 4 months, 5 months, a year. I think a weekend of this. So, we rip you from your family, put you in a cell, force feed you medications, you eat your own feces, voluntary or not. No, of course it's voluntary. You said so in your ruling. Everything that Mr. Allen did under confinement was voluntary. Remember? That's your ruling, Judge Gull. That is your ruling. I will send my friends to guard you. And when I say my friends, I mean the people I have represented. Because you have yourself said there is nothing wrong with having Odinist guards guarding Mr. Allen. There's nothing wrong with that at all. You know, the possible third-party culprit. You yourself said there's nothing wrong. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. So deprive you of sleep, force feed you medication, eat your own feces, perfectly normal things. That you yourself said so. Just go. There's no coercion whatsoever in this. Guarded by people I have represented. I know, I do labor law. But I have represented quite vile people. And I will tell them, by the end of the weekend, she will say, this pen is blue. Are you ready to accept this challenge, Judge Gull? Now, when you said yourself, all of my suggestions here, are not coercion. I don't think she will. I don't know why Judge Gull makes the decisions she does. I don't know. And but I'm not surprised. Since she was appointed this case, she has done some unconstitutional things. She's simply a vile person who does not care about Bill of Rights. I mean, all the normal things that we supposedly, in the Western world, if it's the European Union, the United States, Canada, whatever, we should have presumption of innocence, equal treatment, to not be locked up, force-fed medication to the point where Mr. Allen ate his own feces. That should never happen. But according to Judge Gull, not only is it acceptable, it is not coercion. And with that, she says, this is how she believes all defendants can be treated. All, including the people you believe are innocent. Now, did Mr. Allen do it? I don't know. Evidence suggests he didn't, in my opinion. But my opinion doesn't matter in that case. What my opinion is, in pure foundational, is that follow basic due process, the guarantees of a defendant, for a defendant. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard. But according to Judge Gull, torture is acceptable as long as you get the result you want. Again, I don't think Judge Gull will accept this challenge of mine. But if she does, as long as she signs the waiver, yeah, I think I could break her in less than a weekend. And remember, it took Indiana, Delphi, Judge Gull, the prosecutors, the guards, months to break Richard Allen. Months. I bet you, if Judge Gull signs the waiver within a weekend, she will say, this pen is blue. Thank you for listening, folks. For more updates on the Delphi case and my opinions about it, comment below, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, you know the deal. And I see you next time. You all have fun, folks. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.